I was actually going to originally title this "The Stupid Crap That I Bought at Yard Sales Today," but it turns out I went to a yard, estate, flea market, whatever stuff. I went to a bunch of sales, say about 5 or 6, and it's still a bad time of year. It's estate sales, overpriced. The good stuff goes right away, you know, the good affordable stuff, because it's like 1 million people online. So I just went to sales. I had 5 in mind. And the first 4 I went to, I was like, man, I'm not going to get nothing. But the last one I went to, I actually did get some stuff for resale. But I'll show you the goofy stuff I bought today. 2 pieces of jewelry, cufflinks, and it's in reverse, but it's like a face pin. Paid $4 for those 2. I was hoping the cufflinks were silver or gold. They are not. So, and then you know, sometimes if you go to a sale and they're selling their kitchen stuff, you can get things like cheap, like $1 a jar. So I got some peanut. I got stuff like peanut butter. It was a clean house, you know. There weren't like bugs or anything running all over the place. So I got some peanut butter, like $1 a jar, brand new, never opened. I mean, how can you beat that? It's like, and then tomato sauce. None of this stuff is $1 anymore when you go to the supermarket. Like this is probably like a $3 or $4 jar of jelly, and even the saucers are a couple of bucks. And then I got this little basket of assorted maple syrups and jellies for $2. And I'll tell you something about maple syrup. Like maple syrup, actual maple syrup, the real stuff is expensive. It's not like the Caro junk or the corn syrup you get at the supermarket. You can get a jar of this, a jar, like a decent normal size little jar. You know, a little jar of maple syrup can be like $10, and a big jar could be like 25, 30, or more. So I don't know. That might be a business to go into, maple syrup business. But anyway, that's the nonsense I bought. I paid like $69 for 69. No, that's a funny number. No, actually I paid $79 for everything that I got today. One of the things I got was this really nice looking coat, and this is actually from me. And it was only like $10, and whoever had it never wore it out. They took real good care of it. Everything looks good. I put it on. It fits perfectly, and it makes me look sharp. It makes me look like a businessman, you know. So I'm going to save that for when I have to go places that I need a nice jacket, because I do have some nice jackets, but I don't have anything quite that nice right now. Here's my best find of the day. Just a box of CDs, and it was a pick and choose. The guy said CDs were $1 a piece, and he said like ones that had multiple CDs would also be $1 per CD. So I heard him making deals with everybody else. You know, he seemed like he wasn't going to make a deal at first, but he was making deals with everybody else. Everybody's going like, well, you take this much. I was like, no, but I'll take this much. So I said, well, look, I'm going to get a bunch of CDs. Can you cut me a break? He says, okay, we'll see what you get. Turns out I got about $93 worth, and because some of it he was charging me like it would have been $1 for doubles and stuff like that. And he said 65, and I was like, I'll take it, because that's almost like a third off. It's like maybe 25% or something, which is what almost everybody is almost willing to do when you buy stuff from them. They're generally willing to go between 20 and 25% off. Like when you go directly to half, they just want to throw you out of their boots or spit in your face, whatever, because it's a terrible offer to make most times, because that means that we make like absolutely zero on it, and who needs you then? Anyway. Yeah, the CDs I got, good stuff. Stuff I can sell. It's like rock, 80s, 90s rock. There's Best of George Harrison, and the funny thing is, it looked like someone had picked through and probably pulled out a few of these CDs. I got like Meatloaf, more George Harrison, Carly Simon, Eddie Money, ELO, a lot of Bruce Springsteen. They love Bruce Springsteen here in New Jersey, and he's pretty cool in other places. Remember Todd Rundgren? Todd is God. Well, anyway, the big box of CDs they had, and I left stuff like Anya and whatever, because I'm not paying $1 for that crap. It takes too long to sell. But the box full of CDs that they had looked like it had been kind of gently picked through, and I got a feeling it was somebody, or mostly people, looking for stuff for Amazon. And the funny thing about stuff like this, like James Taylor or ZZ Top, or even The Who, right, or like rock bands like that, that stuff on Amazon isn't worth anything, because there's tons of it. It's overproduced. There's just so much of it. They're like the super most famous of all rock stars, like Emerson, Lake and Palmer. And even if it is on, it has any value. It's between $5 and $10 anyway. So like this stuff, they scan it. It shows up a couple of bucks. It's not worth listing on Amazon. They leave it, you know, because they're mostly interested in Amazon. But at flea markets, you can sell stuff like this from between $2 to maybe $5 without too much trouble. So like here's a 3 CD collected works of Simon and Garfunkel. Now I don't know what it's worth. Maybe it's worth putting on Amazon. I doubt it, right? But I paid $1 for it. I'm going to put 5 on it, and somebody who's listing on Amazon wouldn't be able to even bother doing that. And the reason I can is because of flea markets. It's regular people. If they had to buy it on Amazon, it would be at least $4 anyway because of shipping. So they're always happy to give me $2. Some of them want to be cheaper, but they're generally, most people are nice and are happy to give me like $2. And generally the 3 for $5 I sell them. And every once in a while, if I get something interesting, they give me a little more. But anyway, that's everything I got today. $79.